So on the recent episode of Meet the Press, there was a panel and they were talking about the incident that happened between Senator Dianne Feinstein and the kids from the Sunrise Movement. And then they were talking about climate change. And one of the panelists, her name is Heather McGhee. She's a senior fellow at Demos, which is a public policy organization, and she's also an NBC analyst. And she started getting emotional. Like she got choked up, and she even paused for a moment. Like I'm getting emotional about this, and I was getting like emotional with her because I'm also like I'm in California, and Feinstein has been around. I mean, I've been around as long as she's been in office, and but Heather said something. She said a line that I think was like an incredible talking point for us to use when we hear that the Green New Deal it's unrealistic, it's too expensive, it's just a pipe dream. And so what she said is, what is it? We can't say it's too aspirational, it's the planet. And I was like, yes! Yes, girl! Yes! I was literally like screaming at my screen. And she's like emotional, and like I'm getting emotional, and I was like, that is it. Like we can't say it's too aspirational. We're talking about the planet. We're talking about the survival of humanity. But I just thought like that is a great talking point when we hear that. Because, here's the thing. Because here's the situation that we're currently at. We have 12 years in order to stay at or below 1.5 degrees Celsius. That's going to require us slashing greenhouse gas emissions by 45%. Okay, that's nearly half. 45%, and that's by 2010 levels, which was almost like, well, that was like 9 years ago. So we don't have time. We don't have time. Which is one of the biggest reasons I'm campaigning for Bernie Sanders to be president, because I believe he is our best shot, like humanity's best shot at like conquering this ambitious like goal that we have to reach. Because so when I hear Green New Deal is unrealistic, so then I go, okay, well, we have to slash greenhouse gas emissions by 45% in 12 years. What is realistic then? Because we're now in the period, we're now in the window of having to be radical, drastic. We have to be ambitious for the planet. And it's not about the planet, saving the planet. Climate change is about saving us humans, our ability to live on planet Earth. So the planet will go on, but us as a species and the animals and other life on this planet will go extinct. And I think that's important that humans, we need to remember that, as the animals and plants start to go extinct, human beings are on the extinction list as well. And what's worse is that we're doing it to ourselves. Okay? So we got ourselves into this situation, and we as humans are now going to have to work collectively to stop and change, because we have 12 years. And I was reading this morning about how like scientists are actually kind of recrunching the numbers again, and we might have less time. So if we have less time, like the level of urgency is even higher. But anyway, so when you're out campaigning and you hear the Green New Deal is unrealistic, it's a pipe dream, remember that talking point. We can't say it's too aspirational, it's the planet. There you go.